Hey everybody, this is Galator from Galator's Gaming, giving you one of the very first videos of my own little... this isn't going to be a walkthrough, but it's not necessarily going to be a let's play. It's... I'm tired already. So basically this is going to be like an adventure series where I basically just go around the wasteland doing all sorts of stuff with no real goal in mind, but other than the fact that just going on adventure. So this is why I'm calling this the adventure series, since we don't really have a goal other than to survive and go on adventures. So let's go and do that. So, however, there is something I want to do. Is I want to show you guys something that's going to be great for basically any player, but even more great for people who are playing on survival difficulty. If we go here, over here is over there is a settlement that you can basically go to, and there's a magazine that will give us, so that every time when we kill an animal, excluding mole rats for some reason. Don't understand the logic of it, but alright. So basically, whenever you kill an animal, it'll make it so instead of them dropping just one meat, they'll actually drop two. Oh, bloody hell. Just die already! I hate blowflies! I'll stab you in your little buggy faces. God, that did so much damage. As you can see on survival difficulty, these guys can really mess your day up. Excuse me, I need to take a stim pack. This is just painful. Before any of you ask, no, this isn't from my earlier characters. This is actually just... this is actually just the same character from my older... or from one of my, older builds. Where's the bridge? Oh, there it is. Got a little off track. So, for survival difficulty, or for people who play in the survival difficulty, or people in general, possibly the best perk, and the perk you should get the first, is Lead Belly. It basically makes it so you take less radiation damage from eating or drinking. This makes it so it's even more less damage, radiation damage. And this, it says you take no radiation damage from eating or drinking. That's not entirely true. It's actually negligible. You take negligible amount of radiation, which is good. And with survival difficulty, you basically just want to try your best to live off the land, really. Since your best source of, food and healing is just from the random food you can get from here or gather from here. What is that? Oh. It's like a little lean-to bed. I might as well sleep here for an hour just to get a nice autosave. In all of my playthroughs and Let's Plays and whatnot, and all of my testing in general, I have never known this was here. That's actually pretty good. What the... what? Oh, you're dead. Newsboy cap. And say, oh, wow, okay. She dropped a note, though. What's that? Billy, I've got the 10mm. Now we just have to figure out a way to sell it without anyone getting wise to what we're up to. At 10 millimeter. What, like a pistol? So it's just a normal 10 mil... Alright. That's fascinating. Not really. Oh, hub flowers. I want these. By the way, hub flowers are one of the main ingredients for grape mentats. Which is... Scared the shit out of you, little bastard. Now, what you could do, so now this is the area where the magazine is. It's called Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Don't know why it's called co-op. So once we've unlocked once we did the Concord thing, this will become a normal settlement. This is also will become a settlement. This is a settlement, and this is a settlement. We will set this up as a settlement, just as a little outpost for this general area. I'm probably not... Oh, excuse me. I'm probably not going to be using this as a settlement, since the settlements I make in survival difficulty, I basically make them as outposts. Basically just little things I make mainly for the sake of... as a checkpoint. But this character's mostly gonna be, you know, lone wolf kind of guy. Or at the very least, I'll use dog meat, since dog meat is dog meat. He's a dog, and a badass one at that. Paintbrush, meh, why not? I actually just realized I'm gonna have to. Ooh. And I only have one shotgun shell. Oh, this is gonna be bad. So, this place is surrounded by ghouls, and ghouls actually have a weakness, is that if you shoot their legs enough, they'll actually... See? They won't be able to move if you shoot their legs off. They're completely at your mercy. What the? So, for those of you survival out there who are playing survival difficulty that are having a hard time against ghouls, well, now you have a strat for anti-ghoul. Shotguns work better against them, though. Alright, so this is the chest. God dang it. Carrying too much garbage. Get rid of the pipe pistol. Get rid of one pipe pistol. I don't need it. The tire iron doesn't weigh that much. What the hell? I want to keep the pipe revolver. Huh. Get rid of another pipe pistol. I guess, why not? Flannel shirt and jeans, don't need that. But this is what we wanted, this Wasteland Survival Guide.
Hell
yeah. Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. This is actually going to be very important. This is actually very useful. I'm going to sleep here, you know, just to get an extra save. However, there is a weird thing about this, that for some odd reason, mole rats are not considered animals, because bugs apparently are considered animals, because when I kill them, I get extra rat roach meat, but when I kill a... Oh, thought you were alive or just being sneaky. But when I killed a mole rat, it didn't give me extra meat, which is strange because in theory, that damn. Which I find this strange because Bobby Pimex, thanks. So, which I find strange is because in theory, mole rats would be considered more of an animal than a bug, but apparently not to the logic of the Fallout universe. It's whatever. See? Double raw rat roach meat. Ooh, antibiotics. That's actually very nice. Take that. Already too heavy. Broken lamp. I'm gonna quickly go through my junk and just toss stuff that I really could do without. I don't want to get rid of this because it gives copper. That I could do without. You know what? I'll just get rid of it. It doesn't give screws. It has asbestos. I need that. Cracked glass bowl. Crystal decor. I need this. No, without a doubt. I need this. Glass pitcher. Don't need it. Hot plate. I need that for the screw and the circuitry and the copper. Kickball. Don't need it. Nuka-Cola bottle. Need it. Oven mitt. Need it for the asbestos or asbestos. Pencil weighs nothing, so that stays. Get rid of this since all it has is steel and wood. Surgical scalpel. Keep the toasters, the wonder glues. Get rid of the wrenches. And that's basically it. And right when they get close enough, that's where you aim VATS for the guy's legs and cripple them. Now, without their legs, they can't do jack shit. All caps, I'll take that. Where did the other one go? Bullets! I need these. You see these? These are bullets. I need these. Research test tube, it just gives glass. So I'm not making it a priority or anything. Bobby pins, camera. I want it for the crystal. Clean tan suit. Oh, got my own personality set. Braxo cleaner and coffee pot. Mr. Copper Bottom. Ooh. Noodle cup. Need that. Extinguisher? That gives asbestos, I think. And I need asbestos. Now, if you're in survival beta and you're making a power armor build, just to let you know, tin cans are actually freaking gold. Like, literally, they are, to you, they are, like, the most worthwhile thing to have ever. Because tin cans give 2 steel, but they weigh less than, say, an actual, like, broken down piece of steel. So let's cook our food. Yeah, because food is going to be a major part of this game. I will admit, this video will be long, but unlike my previous videos, I'm going to cut out the walking in between. At least for this video, at this video at the very least, since I don't think people would really want to see me going through one area to the next. Toy car, take that for a screw. Screws in this game are basically gold. Okay, so the items that are you really want to prioritize getting are screws, adhesive, oil, and I'm thinking of something else, but I can't get my mind on it. Cork, I think. I think it's cork. Because a lot of upgrades require, pretty much any, if not all upgrades require those resources. Oh, there's reagents over here, actually. Wild corn. Damn it! Every time. Oh, I got one corn from that. Alright. Yeah, since there was wild corn there, I may as well make it my lunch. Potato flour, thistle, wild corn. See, I took one hit, but it was like a negligible amount of rads. Now, we're basically have full inventory. If we were to try to force any more of it, we would basically get overburdened. But we've unlocked this crafting station, or settlement. Probably not going to use it. Probably not. Hard to say. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't really see any use for it. I mean, it's kind of like how I feel about Sanctuary, except the difference between Sanctuary and this place, that Sanctuary is more easier to manage. It has more resources, unlike this place. I mean, when I go about making this place, I don't use every settlement. I basically only make outpost settlements in prime locations. Like, I'll have one, like, in the city itself. Because that's a pretty advantageous situation, and if I set up supply lines, it'll basically allow me to go in there, restock, come back out, and just basically all-around good time. While simultaneously settling the Commonwealth again, since some jackass threw the switch on the nuke. Bastards. I'm kind of tempted to try to kill those rad stags, but the thing is, I can't. Because I'm overloaded. Need to get back to Sanctuary. Now, I'm only using Sanctuary as my temporarily housing. When I'm done with it, or when I'm, set up and good and prepared, that's where I'll leave to deal with Concord. I'm not gonna record that though. I basically just make a video whenever I do something else. You most likely take a little bit of that. I mean, I'll most likely just do the Valve Concord and stuff off camera just to get this outpost set up. Mainly for the sake of having an outpost. There's actually a settlement in, I'm pretty sure it's the same town as Diamond City, or as where Diamond City is located. But basically what I'm going to be doing there is, if I come across that settlement, I'm going to be making that an outpost, because that's a prime location. So, that sort of thing. Store all junk. There's some stuff we do want to deconstruct. But yeah, that's what I showed you was the nice little thing that you could, or a nice thing for survival difficulty. So if you were having a, I need cement. Dang it. Where can I get cement? Pretty sure there was cement blocks around here. Get ceramic. I don't need ceramic. Whatever, but now this is basically just me pointing out things that you could do. Like when you're making settlements and supply lines, it's good to keep in mind that some settlements are a better location. Like for example, a sanctuary. It's kind of an odd location, but it has more resources. And certainly a lot more land to actually plant stuff. Because one of the main... You can actually farm adhesive by having corn, potatoes, razor grain, and I believe nude fruits. And and Sanctuary has a lot of land, so you can basically make that an adhesive farm. But in the city, there is one area that's kind of like in an alley that's a settlement, and you want to unlock that because it'll act as a prime location for that whole area, which will be pretty advantageous to your character. Maybe find a settlement around here to use as an outpost. Yeah, basically just keep your eyes open for settlements that you feel like would be a good area. Now, I'm not saying you should focus too much on settlements, since it'll be overly tedious walking back and forth from, like, Sanctuary to your other outposts and to back and forth. You'll have to set up supply lines, which I believe you'll have to, give me a second. Local leader, this first rank will basically make it so you can basically establish supply lines between your workshop settlements. And this one will allow you to build stores and workstations at workshop settlements. So that's the thing to keep in mind, but it will require some charisma. So for me personally, my build, it'll take me some time, but yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, this was basically me just giving you some tips and tricks. I'll leave a video. I'll put in the description of the resources that you'll really want to keep on you. So if you're wondering what resources that you want to prioritize because since they're so rare, you can look into my description and you'll have it. So that's basically all I want to give advice I really want to give. My next video is going to be an actual adventure video where I'm going to be more set up, more ready, and basically doing whatever the hell I happen to get my hands on, really. So if you thought this video was entertaining and enjoyable, be sure to like and give me a comment. That really helps me a lot. And if you want to give me your support, be sure to subscribe. So this is Galator's Gaming signing off.